This is another of those assignments that's going to help me learn how you think. So there is creativity involved in this, there is expansion of vocabulary in this, and there is also a qualitative format for this that includes your perceptions as you see them visually. So let's look at the assignment together. I want you to expand your vocabulary and expand your use of descriptive words. So, first things first, we're going to open a new Word document, add your name, course, date, word count. Here's a little short 20-second video that shows you how to set your Word document to Times New Roman 12 font and 1.5 spaces. Next, you're going to number 1 to 30 on the page. You're going to create 30 phrases that describe a place. What do I mean by a place? It can be a place outside your door. It can be a place in your mind. It can be a place in the galaxy. It can be a haunted house. It can be any kind of a place. And you're going to describe that place in 4 to 8 words. If you go a little beyond 8 words, that's fine. But we don't want a whole paragraph. I want you to learn how to paint pictures with words. Use the dictionary for fun. 3 of the descriptions on that list of 30 need to be in a language other than English, but created in a way that even I, who don't speak the language, can kind of see the phrase. How? You can use punctuation, you can use spacing, you can use any creative way you like to describe a place. For this assignment, you can consult your Cyber Cafe group for assistance with those 3 descriptions and only those 3 that are in another language. You don't have to use your Cyber Cafe group, you're not required, but you do want to come up with 3 that include another language. I went to a translator website. I'll show you that. Went to Google and just typed in translator, and I can get text that goes from English to any number of other languages for fun. You can't do this wrong, so don't worry about whether you're not going to do this exactly perfectly. Let me show you what I created. When I looked up those words in that same translator, it showed me the language, and I just clipped a little screenshot of the image, and then I inserted the image into my Word document. Let me show you how to do that real quick. I would take a little screenshot of the language if it's in symbols, and then I would save that to my desktop. Then I would insert, and I'd insert the little picture that I saved, and once it was in this space right here, I would use the toggles to make sure it's small. I don't want great big huge images here. I need to see how you think. So this is an example in English: a cobbled street littered with yesterday's newspapers. I think that's kind of interesting. A dark, vapid hole in the Milky Way. Even though I don't speak Spanish, I can kind of see what that means. Just the way these symbols are organized helps me see what this is, and the same with this, and on you'll go. Again, the idea is for me to see your creativity and how you create phrases in all kinds of different ways. It helps me learn how you learn. Next, you're going to number 1 through 10. You can go to Pixabay.com. This is a place where you can get royalty-free uploaded images without watermarks. You're free to go anywhere you like to find those images, but I do not want to see a watermark on any of them. So Pixabay is a free place where we can go. In the search bar in Pixabay, and I'll show you that in a second, you're going to type in the word heroes. And then you're going to look through those images and find 10 that inspire you. Don't just click the first 10 images that you see. I've already seen them. And I don't want that. I want to be able to learn how you think and what's important to you. This helps me learn so much about you. You can't do it wrong as long as it's an image that doesn't have a watermark and it's a image of some kind of concept of a hero. Each image you like, it's downloaded to your computer. Maybe create a folder on your desktop labeled Heroes and add the images there. Then place the image under each of those 10 numbers and change the image to 2" by 3". I don't need great big huge images. Look over the document, save it as a PDF. Let's look about that. Let's go through that little Pixabay situation together. Here I am in Pixabay and I've typed hero into the search bar. Top of the page are these purchase images. We don't want those. We want these that are free images. There's 605 of them. Pick 10 that you like. When you find one that inspires you to think of a hero, no matter what that means to you, you want to save that to your desktop. I just clicked on one. It's a free download. So I download that free to that same folder that I saved on my desktop. And now in this section that I've numbered 1 to 10, I'm going to insert that by clicking Insert a Picture, and I'm going to download the picture or upload the picture from my desktop folder right here. You can see that when I uploaded that image, it's enormous. So I want to make that small. I can look up here and see the size. I want to make sure that it's big enough that I can see it, but not so tiny that I have to use a magnifying glass, but not so huge that it takes up the whole page. That's kind of nice. That's 2.47. That's nice. This helps me learn how you think. And you repeat that process 9 more times. I don't care if the numbers don't show up. I just want to see how you think. Whenever you've finished everything, you've done all 30 phrases, and you've done all 10 images of heroes that inspire you, then you'll go over here and you'll save this as a PDF. The PDF saved on your desktop, you start the assignment, and then down below you see where you choose the file, that same PDF, upload it, and then submit the assignment. That concludes this tutorial on the descriptions.